Hey guys, this is Tech Fanatics, and in this video we're going to show you how you can foam wash your car using a Tech Fanatics car washer. Also, at the end of this video you'll find a self-help clip on how to assemble the machine if you own one. So let's get started. To begin with the process, it's always better to wash the rubber or the plastic mats of the car first. Reason being that by the time you're done with washing the rest of your car, they'll dry up and will be ready to be placed inside the car once again. To wash the mats, start with a high pressure water gun to remove all the dirt from the grooves, followed by a foam covering using the foam bottle attachment. Wash the lather with water using a 40-degree nozzle and keep it aside for drying. Comes the part of washing the exterior of the car. The whole process takes place in 4 different steps. In the first step, you need to wash off the dust and the dirt of the car with water using a high pressure water gun, which in this case is the Tech Fanatics washer. Different nozzles are to be used for different parts of the car. Like a 40 degrees or a wide angle nozzle is great for general cleaning, which covers a wider space using lesser water. And a 0 degree or a narrow nozzle is best for washing the biddings and the front grille of the car, where the pressure needs to be higher and there is lesser space to penetrate. The second step has a change in the attachment of the water gun and is hence replaced with a foam bottle for the process of foam washing. Now in this case you have to make sure that the front, the rear, the top and the bottom is completely covered in it. Foam is essentially soap water in lather form which cuts through the indelible dirt ensemble. It's recommended to keep the foam on the car for at least 5 minutes before it's washed off. After foam covering comes the third step in action, which is to wash off the foam from the car. Here we use the 40-degree nozzle on the wider areas like the roof, the hoods, the gates, bumpers and windows, while a 0-degree nozzle is again used to wash off the grills, tires and the fittings. A very in-depth wash on all these areas, make it small or large, should be done very thoroughly. Finally, we arrive to the fourth and the final step, which is to wipe the wet surface of the car using a dry cotton cloth or a microfiber towel for even better results. This part will demonstrate how you can assemble a car washer if you have one. We begin with fixing the top assembly unit to the body of the washer. It has 4 nozzles attached to it and is used for the movement of the machine. After that, we move on to attaching the wheels. To do that, we first have to lock the wheel rod at the right place, and then we place the wheel on the rod and hold it there with the nut fixed at the end. Repeat the same process for the other wheel as well. Moving on, we have a gun hanger that is to be attached to the top assembly with a pair of nuts. Next, we have a pumping body, which has an input and an output. First, we clamp one end of a pipe to the input of the pumping body and the other to the filter. Always use fresh water over hard water for a prolonged pumping body life. After that, we fix one end of a hydraulic pipe to the output unit of the pump and the other end to a pressure gun. Now this thing over here is a pressure gun to which we are attaching a foam bottle. There is a pressure controller on the gun which controls flow of the foam coming out of it. We also get a pressure gun extension to which we can attach different angled nozzles. Starting from the left, we have a 0 degree, 15 degrees, 25 degree and a 40 degrees nozzle. Before getting the machine into use, replace the stock oil cap with this one. 20W40 is the recommended engine oil for this machine. At last, we have an MCB box which powers the whole machine at 220 volts with a tolerance of 20 volts on top of it. Attach the MCB box at the back side of the machine, and with this we are done with the assembly. To know more about this product, visit www.techfanatics.in. Links in the description. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. This is Tech Fanatics. See you in the next one.